Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome to the Wolfcast. Today is Wednesday, May 8th, and it's an 8A.
In this morning's brief, find out about this year's ACL lineup.
Plus, on an all-new Pack Chat, even more about the tension between Kendrick and Drake.
And catch a fresh Pet of the Week.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now.
Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast. I'm Kara Cox, joined this morning by Kason Johnson in for Reed Cummins and Lulu Lynch.
Now, if you're looking for something to do later tonight, Soundwave is hosting their annual Java and Jazz performance.
This performance will include a wide majority of singers accompanied by Soundwave, Pitch Black, and even a jazz band accompaniment.
Tonight is one of the last Soundwave performances of the school year, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Java and Jazz is a mixed performance by Soundwave and Pitch Black. What's special about this performance is that a handful of students play instruments in the background to enhance this overall experience, which is unique from other performances conducted by Pitch Black and Soundwave. Junior and Pitch Black member Blake Musefelt says you can expect a consistent group of performers, accompanied by a few student instrumentalists on piano and bass, and possibly even a small group from the Garage Band Club.
Miss Holt has been here for a long time, and she kind of started this idea, and it was kind of echoed throughout the rest of the space. And then a jazz concert like this, of this level, like a cooperation between the band and choir programs, is something you don't see in a lot of places.
Soundwave and Pitch Black have been practicing every B-Day in order to prepare for the show. Senior and choir president Courtney McDaniel says this show will have some of Soundwave's and Pitch Black's more familiar songs. She says that Java and Jazz is definitely going to be a very enjoyable experience.
It's a fun feeling, and also this is more of a fun event rather than a serious event like UIL where we're being graded. This is just more for like fun, and so like when we're singing as Soundwave or as Seasons or just in like a duet, it's just for fun and just to sing with like the people that like you love, and we're just trying to have a good time. So that's what's probably my favorite part about it.
Even though many of these singing groups will soon be graduating and leaving Cedar Park High School's choir, both Blake Musefelt and Courtney McDaniel described this last show as a heartwarming homage to their time together in Soundwave and Pitch Black, before they go their separate ways for the long summer break.
It just really makes me want to like take in these moments and appreciate the time that I do get to spend with them, and just to be able to share all of these performances together is a privilege. And so that's mainly what I'm thinking as I'm up there singing with them.
It definitely does feel bittersweet since I've been kind of like watching this for my first 2 years, and I did it last year, and I really missed the seniors from last year, and so now it's like my turn to leave. So it definitely is a bittersweet moment.
If you want to catch choir's Java and Jazz performance, you can find them here in the cafeteria at 7 p.m. tonight. For more information for choir's upcoming events, make sure to visit their website at www.cphschoir.com.
Thanks, Kason.
Coming up, Charles Corson leads us with today's headlines in the brief. Charles?
Thanks, Kason. First, Stormy Daniels testifies about a strange sexual encounter with Trump in court. The former president allegedly paid the actress $130,000 to keep the encounter hush. These claims led to Trump cursing repeatedly under his breath, alarming the judge. The judge claimed this anger could intimidate the witness. Next, increased criminal penalties for fentanyl distributors are now in place. According to Texas law, if someone knowingly gives fentanyl to someone else and that person dies, the provider will now be charged with murder. On Monday, 5 dealers were arrested for the 79 overdoses and 9 deaths of their recipients. Finally, ACL Fest 2024 releases lineup. Tickets are on sale now. This year's lineup includes headliners such as Dua Lipa, Tyler the Creator, Chris Stapleton, and much, much more. Tickets start at $360, and dates will be October 4th through 6th and 11th through 13th. So are y'all gonna go this year?
I'm not, but I've never been. But also, I like Chris Stapleton, Tyler the Creator, and Dua Lipa. So
Yeah.
I would like to go.
I think I'm gonna go because I've gone like the past 3 years.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There wasn't any
Yeah.
people like on the lineup that I like was specifically
Yeah.
like drawn to.
I feel like a lot of people are underwhelmed. Like when it came out yesterday
Yeah.
at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
it
like
was,
we were all like crowded around one of the computers.
And
And
it was
we were
like only
kinda
like
whoa.
4 people that people knew, and like
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I went this year and it was a lot of fun because I saw like 12 people that I really
Yeah,
liked.
it's like you knew a lot
Yeah.
of people.
But this year it's like 4 or 5, and it's like, is it really worth it for the money?
yeah, that's what, like it's a lot of money. It's like, do you really want to do all that? And it's gonna be hot, and you're having
Yeah.
to like do all that just to see like
Yeah.
3 people.
Yeah.
I'll only go if my mommy takes me.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
that's valid.
So thanks,
That is
Charles. Up
true.
next is an all-new Pack Chat right after this break.
Welcome back to the Pack Chat, our Student Voice Opinion segment. I'm your host, Millie Suarez, joined by co-hosts Austin Makaborski, Molly Pinkerton, and guest Emma Weltons as we discuss this week's most trending topics. Let's get started. First up, anti-Israel protests are rising on college campuses. Since all the drama with Palestine and Israel, students on campuses have started protests, and it's starting to take major effect on their graduation ceremonies. Some colleges are taking an additional step to stop these protests, and if that means canceling the ceremony, then that's what they'll do. So, is the point protesters are making reasonable at all?
I think that they're like kind of like I think they're reasonable. Like yeah, like they want like to get their point across. They want to have coverage and all this stuff, but also like ruining a graduation ceremony. Like I feel like that's like kind of taking it a little too far. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna like say anything.
I mean,
like
I
that,
think
but,
there's better ways to
Exactly.
get your point across than like they're
Disrupting like
this-
someone's
this-
like milestone in their
yeah,
life.
it's not like this isn't a peaceful protest. Like that's like
That's disruptive. Like a peaceful protest, like there's so many more things that like go
Yeah.
into
They're,
a
like,
peaceful protest.
sitting
Like it's
and
not
just, like,
aggressive
sitting
at all. Like they're not
It's-
being aggressive,
It's
but
a
like
good
yeah.
cause,
And
but
the mhm.
it's like not taking that into a school setting where people are trying to learn
Exactly.
and get their degrees is not.
because they have nothing to do with the problem. You know,
exactly.
they're
Yeah.
just
And
And
it's-
these like people that are graduating, they're the
College.
same people that their senior year of high school, they didn't get a graduation because of COVID. So this year, like people want to graduate high school. I mean,
And it's
obviously
not
college,
even high
but-
school. It's like college. Like
Yeah, that's what I meant.
college
Yeah,
degree. Like it's like so much more important.
But
like,
obviously, you can understand like where the protests are coming from. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, if like these people like can't get the peace, like then no one can get peace. Like, but that's like just I don't think that's the right way to go about
that's
it.
just not
Yeah.
how it should be.
yeah.
Okay.
Next, Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef continues to intensify. Recently, Kendrick dropped 3 new disses, all in an attempt to call Drake out for his pedophilia allegations, lies, manipulation, and so much more. Drake fought back with 2 new diss tracks, but it seems fans are swaying more on Kendrick's side. So, whose side are y'all on? And do you guys think it'll be over anytime soon?
Well, I mean, I really think it's more sad, if anything, because like.
Okay, but whose
this-
side are you on? That's what I asked.
Well, I'll get there. It's like I think that there's no real winners to this because everyone is just burning bridges. And I think right now
Oh, yeah.
the rap game, everyone's really liking it because a lot of people are consistently posting. But long-term effects to the rap game is really
really gonna
damaging.
get there.
And then like also this is just it's reestablishing a lot of stereotypes on the hip hop community, and I think that's also harmful to just rap in general. I think it's really cool though.
Because I think people think of it as like poetry and like to bring all this like aggressiveness.
But like Kendrick's, he's popping off.
Yeah,
like, he,
as
like,
soon as I heard
it took
Euphoria,
him
that went right into the
It took
playlist,
him so
right into the
long to
playlist.
make an album, but like he can drop 3 times in one
Yeah.
day, and I'm like, oh my god.
I think they're both just like amazing artists. I
Yeah.
just don't like how they're just like hating on each other, and even like if some of the stuff is true, it's their personal.
Exactly. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
their
like it's
personal
not
beef.
like it's
Right.
not something that they should like be addressing like with like a following of like millions, because like I feel like everybody knows Drake, everybody knows Kendrick, and
Yeah.
like them like dissing each other off and on social
Any
media.
publicity
is
is
just,
good
like,
publicity.
Well, this
Yeah.
is like kind of bad.
Yeah, this is yeah.
I think
guess
so.
Didn't y'all? Did
Oh,
y'all
yeah,
see
Drake-
the Drake?
Me personally,
His
I'm on
house-
Kendrick's side
yeah.
because I never really listened
His
to Drake
house
anyway.
got shot up.
Oh, yeah.
Like last morning.
Well, I guess that really shows that people are really leaning
Yeah.
It's
towards
like
Kendrick's
really
side.
stupid.
You
like,
know
I
who's
feel.
the smartest man here? I know, like last time we talked about it, I said some different things. But J. Cole is so smart. He's just frolicking in the flowers right now.
for real. He's living his best life right now.
He apologized and now he's out of it. Like,
Yeah,
it
no,
doesn't
now
really
that's
matter.
that's a great example for what you should do. Like, you know what?
Yeah, I think he took the right
Just
route
apologize.
apologizing
It
that
really
last time we
doesn't
talked
matter.
about this. Yeah. Finally, the recent Met Gala looks new dresses resulted in a lot of controversy. The Met Gala's dress code being the Garden of Time allowed many celebrities to dress accordingly. However, this year, many of the Met Gala's regulars did not attend and many fans were disappointed. So, would y'all say the looks were trash or gas?
I think that some of the looks were good, but I feel like they definitely could have been better and more
Yeah.
on theme.
So
I
much
feel like
better.
some people looked like they didn't try or they were just like
Doja
ugly.
Cat.
Yeah. I saw someone post Zendaya's like, oh my god, her dress is so good, and I since this is a topic, I thought it looked like that one episode of Victorious where like she was handing out like the berry balls and like that dress. I thought her dress just
She
looked
was
like
on
that.
theme,
She's on
so that was
theme.
like,
I mean, I guess so, but I don't like it. But
early garden times.
but then there's also people who didn't even try, like the one that you were telling me about.
Doja Cat. Some girl, she literally wore like a sheer body suit and then like a front of a dress and the half like the back.
And it was like
of
a
the dress.
triangle.
And it's
I hate when people wear like triangle
get away
shaped
from
things.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could literally see her like
I think it's really
naked.
it's really
Yeah,
distasteful.
Doja Cat looked naked too, because she was like, it was like, oh, literally a wet
Freaking
t-shirt.
hate
And
Doja
Doja Cat's like, she's always been like, okay with being naked in front of people, I guess.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I just think it's kind of distasteful, but also it's kind of like on theme for Met Gala in general.
Right.
I think it's very normal for that to be worn like that, like those types of things.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to see it, then you don't have to.
Yeah, I guess. Well,
So
people are always gonna say something about the Met Gala. Like that's what the
It's
Met
like
Gala's
a-
about.
yeah,
Like, that's like
it's-
just to
it's
like
just
get
a
people to say
special
stuff about it.
occasion. You can dress crazy. So
Did
why
y'all
not?
see that there's not
just
there
a
like
huge
were
fashion
so
show.
many like returners that like always go, but like so many people did not go to the Met Gala.
Like
Because of the
Lively
theme?
didn't go. I know that.
Yeah, that's so
Because of the theme?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
well.
crazy. All right, and that's all for today. But remember, T Wolf Pack, there's always time to chat. We'll be right back after this break.
Now it's time for your pet of the week. This week we have Junior Pearl Bailey's 7-year-old snow bengal, Navi. Navi was named after a character in Legend of Zelda. She's a very cuddly cat, often leaving her paws on other people, but also has energy to jump on top of the house and chase lizards. She also loves to be dragged around in a laundry basket like a roller coaster. If you'd like your pet to be featured on Pet of the Week, direct message us on our Instagram account at CPHS News or tweet us your videos and a short bio of your pet.
And that's today's Wolfcast. Thank you for taking time to join us during your den.
You can catch anything you missed and more on our X, YouTube, or TikTok at CPHS News.
Catch tomorrow's show for a look into the upcoming elementary walks with CPHS News. I'm Lily Lynch.
I'm Casey Johnson in for Reed Cummins.
And I'm Kira Cox. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Cedar Park.